My friends, welcome. Drew Couver here, Voices from the Curb. Listen, I have got one for you today, but before we get into that, I just wanted to make a recognition. You know, I've had quite an amazing life. I'm extremely blessed. I've had the opportunity to be around some very famous people. Oh, so many people. I have so many memories. I've always been a person that has kept those relationships and those privileges quiet, never brag, never boasted. But I gotta say, over the past year, our province, our countries have deteriorated. My heart's gotten bigger. I'm very blessed to have started this path through this YouTubing and through the social media to try to create awareness of what's going on in country. I had an opportunity to meet with a really amazing kid. And when I say kid, he's a kid. He's really young, Nick Shirley. What a blessed time to spend an afternoon with him. He came to Vancouver, of course. He wanted to see what's going on in the downtown east side. He came with his mother. His mother did an interview with me. I think that thing exploded in millions. But it wasn't, again, it's not about me. It's about the people down there on the streets. This is now, he's never going to come back from this.
Yeah, and he's like literally snoring right now, like he's asleep.
I can talk to him when I watch him. I'll talk to him. He'll tell me his name.
Okay. Yeah, I heard like a grunt, like a snore.
Yeah, it's probably just gob or something.
Alrighty.
Hey, you good, bro? Hey, can you get up for me? Are you good? Don't worry, no one's gonna take your shit, bro. Yeah, I'm good. You know, Nick's gone through some pretty, he's wild stuff over the past year. Please watch his stuff. You got your, go check your bottle of your bottle of propane.
Wow. How old are you?
He actually was just invited to the White House to meet with Donald Trump to talk about what he's been seeing on the streets. Like, God bless. Mainstream media, buy Global, buy CBC, buy CTV. Here I am with Nick's mom. Boom.
Tell me what's going on.
Okay, really quick. So if you're a drug addict, if I'm a drug addict and I've got a drug problem, I can go to the doctors and say, I have a drug problem and I'm on doing street drugs. The doctors will give you prescription medication. They'll also give you $40 a day for up to 3 months, which is $1,800. It's called the Elevate program, to get you on the prescription medication so you're not taking the street drugs. They're still doing that, and they're still giving them to the people on the street, and the people on the street are in turn selling it. You can check about halfway meeting I have with Chris List. Dude's trying to sell them to me. It's in the video. It happened 2 years ago. I had an opportunity to interview one of the biggest drug smugglers that Britain's ever had, Stephen Me.
Manchester.
We're in Manchester, England. Your name?
Stephen Me.
Stephen Me. Yeah. You're big time. You got a bit of a life story behind you. Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
I've got a big life story behind us. Not a good one. For importation of cocaine.
Yeah.
Plus loads of other previous charges
and
things.
He's out there now trying to help kids understand what violence is all about and where to go in life. And of course, while I was there, I'm down at Brixton Avenue, and boom, there's Kurt Caz.
My first time, so you're right.
That's that Iggy Pop behind us. Iggy Pop, that's Iggy Pop, bro. It blew me away. Just smash. Are you guys done? He's down there protesting. People just follow you around and harass your shit out of you.
Yeah, they can follow all they want as long as they don't touch. They have to just keep a distance and they'll be fine.
Oh, they're like coach. They're just we get this. I get this in Vancouver. I'm the only person in Vancouver that gets charged. Every day I'm a racist.
Yeah, they like the key word.
She's a first aider. She's the first aider. First aider.
Don't know.
He, she. She's a first aider. Medic. What are you aiding? Huh? May I ask what you're aiding?
If anyone gets injured.
What kind of injuries? Feeling or physical?
Huh?
Feeling or physical?
Both.
A bit of both. So, my friends, listen to this. What is your feeling? What's going on with your feelings? What if I hurt my feelings? How could you fix me?
Oh, I wouldn't fix you. I'd just be there to console you, make sure you're...
Console me? Yeah, what if my feelings change, like, as they say in London, lovely, the wind, and I have 15 different feelings over a 2-minute period? Would you still console me for those 2 minutes?
I'd probably try, yeah.
You'd certainly try. I'd probably try. Anyways, there's Kurt, there's Nick, there's Booker, and now we're going to get on with the main man, my main man. Chris List. I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to meet him and meet everyone. And lo and behold, let's get on with this.
And as you said when we first met, it's like anybody could be affected by this. It's not simply, you know, the troublesome homeless thugs that are on fentanyl. You've said it. There's mothers and grandmothers out here, and I've seen, you name it. I've seen
mothers,
them on the
fathers,
street.
kids,
Everyone.
Grandparents.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Addiction doesn't discriminate, my friends.
This is Canada. Like,
This is our
how
home.
do I say that I care more about Canada than somewhere else? Everybody's equal, but Canada's home. So it hurts me to see how we're falling apart like this. And we are falling apart. It's not getting better. But I do see they're throwing money. The government is throwing money at it, but it's not working.
So we're just down here. Chris is having a conversation with this lady and learning from him a lot. Such a shame to see the devastation of our community people. God bless. I thought it was hard work coming down here by myself all the time. Bringing a friend, another Canadian from another part of Canada, throughout downtown east side. Man, it's just making me feel my guts just hurt. God bless. Okay, Chris, can you tell me what you think so far of this place?
Yeah, rough.
It's just rough.
Too normalized. Like nobody's even. It's so normal that they don't even like turn their head to the right when somebody's dying on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? We forgot that these are human beings.
Unfortunately.
That need help. I'm under, like, my personal opinion is that you're never too far gone, you know, to forget about that. Give them a second chance, give these people a third chance, a fourth chance, a fifth chance. We got to stop giving away. The drugs are not the cure, right? Even the drug addicts are telling you that it's not the cure.
They brought the guy up, which is a fantastic sign. We're just outside here where someone's probably overdosed, but it looks like the policeman and the fire rescue done a fantastic job getting him out, and he's actually going to the hospital. And Chris, this is something that I rarely see, is actually people being put in an ambulance and taken to the hospital.
But is there anything you have to worry about being on the street yourself?
Right now, just to keep living, I guess.
Let me ask you, is there something we have to worry about being around the neighborhood you're in right here? Because that guy looked at us with a real evil eye.
Well,
For the first time in a long time, I actually felt scared down here. Machete. He had a 3-foot-long machete, just pulled it out in front of us. And I felt everyone's, there's 30 people sitting over there. All their sense of security just went straight up.
when the sun goes down around, like, I'd say around 10 o'clock. This stuff fucking, the stabbing happened around like 7 o'clock last night.
You saw it?
I didn't see it, like.
Here we got Chris on the bus. I leveled him down from the limo ride. Heard the Colonial's taking the building back because he's not getting enough money. The Colonial's been an SRO for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, of the hardest to house, you work your way down to there.
What do you do? What do you do for them?
Tenant support worker.
So what do you do? What is it, the day in the life of a tenant support worker?
Outreach.
You help them with their
assisting the people.
assisting them with more like pipes and stuff like that, paraphernalia.
Getting to appointments, getting them proper care hooked up.
What's care look like? What does that mean?
Like some indigenous people get discriminated against, so I'll get indigenous crisis response to come in and see an indigenous person to help them out, to get them.
What about non-indigenous? Do they get the same supports?
Yeah, I'll help any,
Yeah.
if you're human,
Transfer
multicultural.
Most of the people that are working in those places, they're all like sober people, eh?
No, not all of them.
Some of them are still using actively.
Some of them are on the fringes, yeah.
How much money does a person make to do that job? $30 an hour?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like 27 to 32.
27.
27.
Yeah, that's what I make.
You got oxys for sale? How much are the oxys?
25.
Can I see them? Can you put them here? 4 of them.
Yeah.
Are they 5s or 20s?
20s.
Oh, you got 20s. Can I see them? Are they easy to get, the oxys down here?
Huh?
Are they easy to get down here?
It's hard sometimes.
It's hard to get the oxy sometimes down here.
See?
Oh, wow. Oh, you've got the footballs, bro.
Yeah.
You've got footballs. How much money per?
Huh?
How much money?
$100.
For all 4?
25, yeah.
For 4. Hey, can you believe that guy? The guy just tried to sell me. We call them down here footballs. Well, we call them. They call them. I used to take those. That is a trip, my friends. That's what I took for from March 2019 for 3 years. I was physically dependent, and I'm down here with Chris, and some guy just offered them to me. If that's not a trigger, I don't know what is, friends. But there's no way I'm going down that road.
What is it that you do?
Our mandate with our mission statement and the funding we get from Vancouver Coastal Health is to do education and harm reduction. So we have all the things people need for harm reduction when it comes to paraphernalia, things like that, to keep people safe. And then we do education. We have the very first year Vandu sort of came together. It was every Saturday in Oppenheimer Park. They met for a couple hours for 52 weeks. And then they decided they wanted to have an organization that had standing, that could go and make things, get things done, right? So they became a nonprofit, right? That was like 26 years ago. So the education group is the first group that was sort of came to fruition in Vandu. And basically it comes right from the street into the meeting about what's going on, and then we take that and we Vancouver Coastal Health and other organizations use that information to start forming policies and different ways of helping people out because of what's really going on, what they really need. So we're a voice for people in the fact that we want to be part of all the stuff, all the discussions, because we're the ones that know what's going on.
You're out here on the ground.
We're out here.
I'd say this is the belly of the beast.
That's exactly what you're
We've been out
getting
here
at.
for a couple hours and it is rough.
Yes. So then, from that, then you keep going to Carnegie Outreach day after day, stand in a line for hours and hours, and somebody eventually gets to you, and they take you around and they show you a place that's so crappy that you wouldn't want to stay there, but you have no choice. Right? And I always wonder why. How can these guys actually take people to these places and place them in there and feel good about it? You know what I mean? Like,
So
should
to be
be a
descriptive,
standard.
what does it look like? 4 walls, it's 1 room?
4 walls, 1 room.
Right.
Maybe there's cockroaches, bed bugs, rats.
You said maybe, probably.
More than likely, most of the SROs, more than likely. Supportive housing, not so much, because that's run by the non-profit organization. But the SROs are probably private, most of them, right? And some of the supportive housing is also private too. So those places don't hold them to the standards that they hold the service provider places, right?
Right.
But at the same time, they're not much better either.
This is what I do.
Right.
This was the most hostile an environment I've seen in
Wow.
any country.
Really?
Whereas you're coming and you're not from here, I'm about to attack you at any moment.
So Chris, 3 years ago, these 4 blocks where we're standing 4 blocks back were all tents across all buildings. It was all tents.
So you see improvement.
They've bought the buildings around where the tents were and taken the people off the street and putting them in the buildings. I don't know if that's an improvement, but at least visually for people driving down the street, that's an improvement.
Right. And
Man, that's hard for me to.
Do you know whose fault it is that they were on the streets? The government, of course.
Why is it the government's fault that
Because
people
they
are...
have to provide housing, man. That's their fucking job. Excuse my language.
This is wild. I'm at Vandu. I asked to use the washroom because I thought this was going to be a clean bathroom. But let me tell you, it's really dystopian. I still have to go to the bathroom because I'm not going to use it.
A box to stand on.
You need a box to stand on?
No. So we can both fit in the same shot.
I got that. Do you want me to bend down?
No.
And then be like this. You can be taller. I can be
stand
shorter.
up.
Chris,
I'm ready
it's
for
so
you.
nice. It's been a pleasure to
Yeah,
be
man, it's
here
been great. It's
with
been
you for the last 2 days.
Yes.
It's just amazing to watch your content, to see what you've done, see the places you've been around the world. The biggest questions I have for you, and I just want you to free speak.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you think of your experience here? You came here for 1 day,
Yeah.
but you decided to extend it. What were the reasons? Tell
Yeah, the
my
crazy
people
thing
what's
is-
going on.
Yeah. You know, with the amount of content that's here, I could stay for a month or 2 months or 3 months. And I think as a YouTuber, it's a fine line between creating the best content possible and the best content within a certain amount of time.
Correct.
Right? Because most people won't tell you, it's a business, right? We have expenses in creating the content. So I have no doubt if I stayed another week, I could film more content and make a better video, but I must continue on. I need to keep the movement. But Vancouver is a city I love.
You're Canadian.
Canadian, right? From Toronto.
And your experience, I've been watching you. You traveled from, what was your starting point over the past 20 days?
Toronto.
Talk about that
Toronto.
a little bit.
So the game plan was to stop in all major cities that have major problems. So Toronto, London, Sudbury, Thunder Bay, Winnipeg, Vancouver.
What was your experiences, your overall experiences being in each of those towns? What was the common denominator that equaled everything together?
Canada is falling apart. You know, big problems, real big problems.
What are some of the problems that you've seen and from your heart and your head?
So there's, as a realist meaning like I see something and I know it really exists, right? We have homeless and drug problems. The biggest problems in Canada, no doubt. And some people want to fight me on that. I'll tell them that gangs are not our biggest problem. They'll be like, Chris, gangs exist. I film and document gangs. Gangs are a very small part of the problem. I'm not saying they're not a problem. They are a problem. But I find drugs and homelessness as being the biggest problem. And the reason I said I'm a realist is, you know, I talk to people that are not front and center of the problem. They don't walk by East Hastings. Let's say if we went 10, 20 minutes away, and I say, guys, you have a real problem at East Hastings. You know what they'll tell me?
What's that?
There are problems everywhere. That's the first thing. Or they'll say, it doesn't affect me. You know, it doesn't affect me. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So me personally, when I do this type of documentary and I film, I'm trying to show the world what's happening in Canada. It's not all flowers and butterflies and Niagara Falls. We have a real problem as well. Yeah.
Chris, I want to thank you so much for coming out and being around, and I look forward to watching you more people. I put his links down in the description.
Yes, thank you.
Check him out. Check his son's stuff out. Tris Must List.
Yeah.
Check his stuff out, and you know, people level up, help someone when someone's like having a tough time, right?
Yeah.
Your friend's having a tough time. Ask them questions. Be polite. Be productive, and God bless. Thanks for watching.